Yes, I will have an entire stable full of horses. I will have one that climbs mountains. I will have one that swims. I will have one that chops down trees and mines ore for me. I will have one that does my taxes. I will have one for my wife to nag, because frankly I can't be bothered. Oh, look, Findel, I think you'd rather have me ramble on here than listen to more Sorong Fromir. Findel, come here. Findel! Oh, there you are. That is the fortress tower of Sun God. Now, if I were in charge of the Imperial Occupation Force, and you will note that for some beguiling reason I am not, this is the sort of fortress that I would immediately take over. It is nigh impregnable as long as you have sane and sensible men on the doors. This being, of course, the Empire. I suspect that they do not. This is, after all, the same Empire that failed to cut off Ulfric Stormcloak's head when they had the opportunity. You really can't expect too much from them, Findel. It does, however, mean, Findel, that we have accidentally passed back into the Reach. Yes, what exactly is this? This wasn't here the last time I was in the vicinity. Oh, you remember, Findel, I was telling you about how I was told to relieve the garrison at Fort Hragstad and burn down Fort Sungard, only my orders had gotten mixed up and I was actually supposed to relieve the garrison at Fort Sungard and burn down Fort Hragstad. Now, fortunately, that all got sorted out before we, burned down Fort Sungard, obviously. Obviously, if I had burned down Fort Sungard, it would no longer be here. Hello? Hello, how are you?
Huh?
Yes.
Yes?
Right. And requires a key. No, this definitely wasn't here last time. I would have noticed. I would have set up an artillery position here for burning down Fort Sungard, and this was definitely not here. Alright, there's a random lodge out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for it, Findel. I just can't be bothered to figure out what it is at the moment. Anyway, let's proceed back to Falkreath. Now, Findel, the choice is yours. I can continue to ramble about horses, or we can have more Song of Hrormir. I know which one you want, obviously. And since you're so desperate to hear more Hrormir, I'm going to regale you with details about horses, specifically the sheer amount of manure that you would be shoveling, Findel, if I had a horse here with me in Skyrim. You should be counting your lucky stars that I do not have such a beast at this time. Now, yes, I know we're getting awfully close to Fort Sungard, but as I said, it's only impregnable if it's manned by competent people, and I'm beginning to suspect that there are no competent people whatsoever in Skyrim. More to the point, I'm sure that if we ignore them, they will ignore us. Ah, a road sign. No sign indicating where Falkreath is, but it must obviously be this way. On the road to Falkreath we go, on the road to Falkreath we go. You like it, Findel? I wrote it myself. I can hear you silently judging me, Findel, but I assure you... Look, it's really very simple. If Markarth is that way, and Riften is that way, then that way must be north, and this way is south, and this, therefore, will take us south to Falkreath. Where we can no doubt be eaten by wolves. Don't ask difficult questions, just move along. Aha. You know, Feindl, I've taught you an awful lot about killing... Well, I've taught you a lot about determining how anything that you happen to kill deserved to be killed. And also about tomb construction and fortress garrisoning and... Oh, hang on, I think I've found lunch here, but... Yes, there we are. I had a point. Hold on. There we are. Find a campfire, and that's lunch. Yes. Finally, you could start teaching me a couple of things. And I don't just mean archery, because I believe I'm at least as accomplished as an archer as you are by this point. But you could teach me, like, what sort of animals actually taste good. It's all the same to me. I'm not much of a gourmand, but perhaps I'm missing something. Venison. And hunter? Hunters? Oh. Ah. Further points to my archery skill. Again, Feindl, beginning to wonder what I actually need you for. Well, this is a somewhat defensible position, so bravo to them for finding it. I have no quarrel with them, so we can move along. I suppose we should mark the location in case we need to kill them later and take their stuff. What's this? Hello? You are... bandits? Scoundrels? Prepare yourselves, Feindl. I believe we have a fight on our hands. Yes. Yes? No? What? What? Oh! We do have a fight on our hands! Unexpected. No, staying back and let them kill each other really isn't my idiot... You know... Look. Well, if you insist. Who else? Ah. Come here.
You think I cannot best you?
This is true. Few can. Right, Feindl. Victors, spoils, that sort of thing. What have we here? And the necromancer. An iron dagger, a poison of resist shock, black mage robes, well, we know how good those are. And someone else is naked and left in the woods to rot. Well, that got the blood flowing, however briefly. You know, Feindl, we're right in the middle of an action scene in Hrothmir. Let's see how the heroes of yore compared to the heroes of, well, me.
But Hrothmir was ready, and in the echoing halls of night the blade of Dorfang and staff of Hrothmir did strike again, and yet again.
Oh, dull. No mention of technique. What are you looking at me for, Feindl? What? I have plenty of arrows, Feindl. It's not like a dragon is just going to swoop down out of the skies and burn us alive. I wonder what happened here. Gold here that's still usable. Yeah. Yes, how incredibly fortuitous that none of the gold got burnt. I sense an insurance scam, Feindl. No, wait. We had to invent the courier system for them. I don't think they understand the concept of insurance. Besides, the healthcare system appears to be praying to gods and tithing. So, no, not an insurance scam. Whatever that is. Are we there yet? No, seriously, are we there yet? I mean, it seems like we've been going for quite some time, and have we stumbled across yet another strange altar? Skyrim is teeming with these things. Feindl, this may look like a... fane of some sort. Well, frankly, that's because that's what it is. Ugh. Moving right along.
And now a word from our sponsor, me! Yeah, this Kefka guy, I could learn some things from him in my speedrunning War Crimes Let's Play over on Civ. Oh no. Have I made this unwinnable by accident?
I don't know.
You're gonna kill my blood bag, aren't you? Oh look! He's still dazed even though he's dead.